special day to celebrate all of our fantastic patients that have survived cancer and are in remission. We love you so very much, and we are so glad that you're here with us, and we want more of you. More cancer survivors, obviously. And that's the reason why we swim, bike, run, walk, all of these crazy distances. Hello, team. It's good to see you. Been missing you, folks. Hope you're doing okay. I know it's kind of a crazy time here in the U.S. We've got so many different things going on, and some good things to keep you motivated and moving. Of course, there is a moment going on right now, and there's some really fantastic things to educate yourself on the reason why we're in this moment, if you're not painfully aware, which I know some of us really are. But there's fantastic things on Amazon Prime viewing that can really give you some of the history and some of the perspectives. I heard a lot of people talking about 13th on Netflix as well. There's really great films, books, and audio out there for that movement. Of course, this is about team and training, and it is National Cancer Survivor Day, so we want to focus on that first and foremost. Just on May 29th, the fantastic Bloodlines with LLS, if you're not listening to that podcast, is a great podcast made by LLS. And this episode was actually entirely about ALL and how acute lymphoblastic leukemia is diagnosed and then treated. A really edifying episode brought to the fantastic hosts from LLS. Another great listen is actually from Sci-Fry from WNYC, another awesome podcast about science and conversation around science, is a really fantastic one about the history of breast cancer. I know it's not entirely our bag with the blood cancer thing, but I know that we have a lot of different people who have joined us for different reasons. And it's something really, both podcasts are really, really amazing to pipe into your ears while you're getting that workout in. If you are on a trainer or on a treadmill and you're doing a little inside, or if you're looking for something to watch before you get on the workout, got some great choices for you. The C Word is on Netflix. Really fantastic conversation about how lifestyle and societal changes could potentially help treat cancer, or at least support other treatments with cancer. And we're talking about reducing sugar intake and having a healthier, more active lifestyle. And of course, team and training is always doing that, which we know. Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, another one of these fantastic globe-trotting food shows, is on Netflix with amazing chefs talking about amazingly beautifully sourced foods from all over the world, and talking exactly about that. About salt is one episode, fat is another, acid is another, and then heat. Really beautiful locations, beautiful food, and it's enough to make you want to just devour, especially after a workout. It's beautiful, it's a great watch, and it really teaches you about what we're putting into our bodies, which I think is always important. Talking about saccharine sweet things, this one is a little kind of funny, and I was kind of surprised to find it so charming as well, and I wouldn't have looked at it at all if it wasn't for this portion of TNT Live. TNT Live is Alexa and Kate on Netflix. It is a saccharine sweet, G-rated, family-friendly, high school senior girl best friends show about two best friends that are neighbors, and one of them is diagnosed. And just the love and support and the family strength. It's adorable, and it's very sweet, and it's super family friendly, and if it is something to help normalize the fight for the day where you can say that you're a cancer survivor, I think it's a really wonderful family treat. It's super saccharine sweet, though, so it's got a kind of fuller house kind of vibe, but entirely about these two best friends. It is. Did I mention it was sweet? Yeah, it's very sweet. Moving right along. On Amazon, as I said, they've really kicked up a lot of the a lot of the film options, many of them now free to watch, regarding the movement that is happening right now against racism. And I think that it's very great watching and very edifying. You will learn some very good things throughout that. If you're looking to take a deep breath, I can understand how a lot of this time can feel overbearing and you can feel a little lost. And sometimes it's nice to just take a deep breath. Another item on Amazon Prime and actually on YouTube as well is Yoga with Adriene. She's actually a really great yoga instructor that kind of really slowly can bring you in. There is a piece very specifically for yoga for runners. There's one for rest and relaxation, back pain, de-stressing. I've found it extremely helpful to kind of recenter, focus on what's important, where can we put our energies, and just want to throw that one out to you. I think it's really quite good, and it can give you that moment, that breath to say, okay, there are hard things going on right now. There are hard conversations going on right now. But there are still lights in our life. There's still light in the world. And there are still patients that are becoming cancer survivors. And there are still people helping to get us to that point. People like you. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for being a light in this world. Thank you for bringing hope. It's what we need the most these days. Thank you so very much.